Okay, we're back. All right, what's good, everybody? We got the finals of the bi-weekly sub-only B tier and below tournament, and we've got a repeat of the Donnie, Ray versus Diesel matchup. Now, while this matchup, I'll admit, I'd love to see upsets happen where these two players don't make it through, but they're just so dominant lately. You know, they've just been so strong. Nobody's really been able to take them out. Jabber made his biggest stand in taking out Bleed and really putting himself up there, but due to an unfortunate matchup against Diesel and Diesel just overpowering him in every aspect, he was able to... or he unfortunately was taken out. So we're not going to see a change up in this finals matchup. But however, we are going to see a more confident Diesel, I think, here. A Diesel that cares more about winning this tournament. Usually when it comes down to first and second place, neither player is motivated nearly as much as they would be in an earlier matchup in the tournament. Ironically, because there's stuff immediately on the line. But it's not nearly as much as getting eliminated early, where you never want to go out like a Buster that early. And oh, weakening was already popped by Diesel there. Unfortunate for him that he really didn't get off much for it. In terms of wave pressure here, Donnie's definitely got the better of it in the early here, so Diesel's got to be careful. Yeah, just like this, Donnie could take a first blood, so Diesel's got to be careful, man. Unfortunately, pushed back so far already. He's going to just have so much trouble clearing this out without taking more poke. Misses every single creep there in gold. Does not find the double tap. Donnie just really making a statement on these early waves here, as he should with Ra. You know, that's really what you got to do. So... as I was saying, in terms of these two players specifically, generally they fight each other all the time. In a final scenario like this, generally they won't care that much about it. But I think in this particular scenario, Diesel has been the number 2 to Donnie through and through. Donnie has always been the the number 1, and I think Diesel is looking to make a statement. I think he is this time around. He made his tournament name. Diesel will shit on Donnie. They're like the bestest of friends. But there's always that point where you want to usurp the number 1. You want to take it. So he is he's looking to turn the tables here and take out this tournament win. I mean, it is a difference of 800 to 400 gems, so it's still it's quite a nice little bonus you get for taking that first place. Shut up, Spin. Alright, Zvang. Maybe not. Maybe Zvang is number 2 too. Alright? Maybe Zvang is also number 2. In some universe. So, like I said, in this early game, Donnie's got the push potential, whereas Diesel doesn't. Oh, Diesel takes to the sky, but he's going to land back on this creep wave. He recognizes no potential there. I'm surprised he even went for it. It's because he didn't recognize that Donnie's at the point where he can just clear with 2 abilities and walk away, right? Cast the 1, cast the 3, and just dip. He doesn't need to overstay at all on these waves and risk getting first blooded by the Thor. Thor has incredible first blood potential, but against a Ra that doesn't put himself out of position and knows that he's just looking to clear here, other than positions like this where Diesel has is low in both mana and health. Look at this, Donnie. He immediately adapts and says, "You know what? I can take this position." Gonna do as much poke as he can. Does he ultimate connect? No. Oh my god, it almost did though. Wow, the autos. Donnie is feeling himself as usual. The weakening is available for Diesel now. What active did Donnie go with? Actually, Aegis. That's super weird. Generally, you'd always see a beads come out here against the Thor because the ultimate combo, it will kill you if Diesel is able to land it in this mid game. He'll immediately demolish Donnie before he can get that Aegis off. So I'm actually really weirded out by this Aegis pick. I mean, if he has the Aegis, he can Aegis right as Donnie hits the, or right as Diesel hits the ultimate. But the only thing he'll immune out there is the ultimate. So Diesel can ult, wait out the Aegis, and then do the rest of his combo. Weakening applied here, but I don't think he has nearly enough to kill Donnie. Yeah, he's going to have to back off of this unless Donnie can find it. Nope, Diesel opts to dip. Got an ultimate available. He's going to get out of this safely. Wow. Nearly doesn't. This is going to be the determiner. Will he go back in on the wave or will he go on Donnie? He goes on Donnie, and like I said, that right there is why the beads are such a strong pickup. Oh! Oh my god! The ultimate brings Diesel to maybe 10 health there. Wow. Got out literally by the skin of his teeth. Donnie with such a clutch ultimate. You know he's a little mad that didn't kill. At least a little. What a bold play. Really nice by Donnie to be able to Aegis out just the very end of that combo, knowing that he wasn't dead yet. I'm sorry that I missed that ultimate from Diesel's perspective. There was just so much going on in that fight. That was a tough one to spectate properly. Unfortunately for Ra, he doesn't have a way to stop the Berserker's barrage. Like I said, for Diesel, he's gotta respect the Ra early game here because Ra's got so much sustain, he's got so much push, and Diesel. Okay, yeah, Donnie very smartly waits for Diesel to to back there before he goes and takes this red buff. The only thing Donnie's got to do is stay a little bit safe in his positioning, but he's got the push potential here. He's got the pressure over Diesel as long as he stays in line with his wave correctly. So Donnie recognizes this and is going into a Warlock's build here. It's very, very typical for Ra. It's very standard and kind of mandatory for Ra for him to be able to make use of the full potential of this god. But unfortunately for him, I think that Diesel's going to go the exact same sort of build that he optimized against the Zhang Kui with the Thanatos. Where he goes into this early defense. It's actually Pestilence yet again, of course, this time against the Ra. Does that ultimate? No, didn't finish it. Diesel very smartly does not get it low enough for that ultimate to kill it, and finishes it up himself. Missed stun there. Diesel's got to get out of here. No, he continues to fight, actually. Wow, because that ultimate is down, actually. That was very smart of him. The Berserker's Barrage, nope, doesn't even need it. It wasn't even up, actually. So Diesel takes that first blood, making a stand here, making a statement. Really smart of him. Smarter than than myself, because I didn't recognize that Donnie's ult was down. There was no potential for him to turn the tide of that fight. Donnie, made that bold play on the blue buff, a little too bold. Went in to try to snipe it out from Diesel in that position, wasted his ultimate, and Diesel takes that first blood. The weakening, of course, by far the best option that Diesel could have opted into. And like I said, that Aegis really awkward from Donnie, because not only does it not prevent the slow, whereas beads would, but he's also susceptible to that entire combo from Diesel. Now, consider that he also could have gone a sprint to get out of the weakening. Sprint or beads definitely would have been in play here. He'll almost certainly go beads, or he'll almost certainly go sprint next, because it's pretty mandatory here at this point. Diesel's feeling himself though. He's got this. In his mind, there's nothing stopping him here. He is Thor with a lead against Ra, and while Ra, scales well in sustain, his damage doesn't quite make the cut when it comes to the late game scenario. So as long as he counter builds that heal and plays up, ooh, really cute. Diesel overstaying here, but he's actually, I don't know, man. This could be, if Donnie hits his ultimate. Ooh. Oh my god, the Pestilence, man. Just so much defense online so early. This really seems like the Bed of Chaos play right here, with these these physical assassins and bruisers to just go straight into defense instead of an early pen item. Not even going any cooldown on the Thor here. Beat Stick immediately picked up instead of Jotun's. He's already got some anti-heal, so I actually disagree with this. Double anti-heal right off the bat without a, without that cooldown that Thor so desperately needs to keep up his burst in the early game. I definitely would have rather seen the Jotun's here. I feel like he's, it's the right idea. You definitely need the Beat Stick eventually, but I don't feel like it is a must-have or is going to be as effective in keeping Donnie, keeping Donnie under his control here. Now remember, this is a best of 3, so both players finding themselves with interesting picks here. Again, like I said, I love this B tier setting for these tournaments. I've been happy to keep it going because we've been seeing quite a bit of variety from it. B tier and below, man, it's the truth. Hopefully with a change to Soul Eater, things will be even more interesting. Really nice play from Donnie, from Diesel rather. And good counterplay from Donnie there, though, with that Aegis finally does pay off. He does go for the sprint here. Diesel wasted both his Sunder and his weakening, whereas Donnie has that sprint available, so he definitely gets the better of that engagement. He's also got sustain, so he's going to be able to stick around much longer than Diesel can. The Sunder was really well applied, and he tried to combo off of it as best he could, or not combo off of it, but he tried to complement it as best he could with that burst damage right after it came out, but not enough. There you go. You see the Soul Eater already for Diesel. He's going straight into it. No, usually you'd see like the chins come out first, but just the pure amount of sustain that it's going to give Diesel here, and it gives its own attack speed too. It's just a ridiculous item in every aspect. Ridiculous. What's up, Drexlayer? How are you, dude? So he doesn't even need like auto attack to make it work. You know, usually, like ideally, for a lifesteal item, you should have to go auto attack first for it to be useful. On a god like Thor that doesn't, thrive off of autos by any means, but no. Soul Eater literally accomplishes that in itself. Gives the attack speed, gives the heal, not so much the lifesteal, because lifesteal is not even the important part, but the heal on it. And, oof, can't wait till this item gets nerfed. Can't wait. Can't wait. I love how Ra has a shorter cooldown on his ult than Jing's wind-up time on his ult. So was the weakening applied there? No, it looked like it was for a second, but it wasn't. So both players waiting for their actives to come up here before making a full-on engage. There's really no kill potential on either side without that without those actives up. For Diesel. For Donnie, it's all about the overextension from Diesel right here. That's really all he can hope for. That's why I was saying the kill potential, ironically, isn't on the side of either player until the actives are up, because Diesel's not going to overextend until his actives come up, and Donnie is not going to be able to make that. Wow, look at that. Healed for exactly the amount that he hit him for. So, okay, cool. Sunder, missed though, I believe. Oh no, Sunder not applied yet. I'm surprised to see it's not coming out. He's looking for it for a last. Yeah, okay. Wow, very surprised that hit, but he is level 16, so the additional damage on top of that, just able to take him out with it. Wow, I thought that he needed the Sunder plus the auto. I think Diesel even thought he did, but just enough to take Donnie out there. That's a huge lead for him, up 2-0. So let's see what Diesel opts into next year. I'm betting it's going to be Chins. He's waiting on it. He's waiting on whatever it is. No, Jotun's. Okay. So finally goes into that cooldown. I actually forgot that he didn't have it yet. So no cooldown yet for that Thor. But just now gets it. And I'm thinking Chins will probably round out the build instead. So Jotun's picked up. Very nice. And he's just... Man, he's looking primed to take this. Donnie looking for a most likely Divine here. Yeah, Divine Ruin will help him with the lifesteal from Thor. So awkward that he has to go the anti-heal item, right? Or I keep saying lifesteal and I mean the heal, right? It's so dumb. The item gives you. It's like, why is the item a heal? It doesn't make sense. All right, so yeah, it's so awkward that Ra the healer has to go into anti-heal against Thor, right? Like, what is that? What universe are we living in, man? But all that will change when the Fire Nation attacks. Diesel's got full stacks on his Soul Eater, so he's just probably going to go over and do this Fire Giant. Donnie's got options to steal it with his ultimate, though, so Diesel's got to be wary of this. He will probably look for the bait, but no, he's actually fully committed to this. Donnie knows it's happening. No, wow. Just throws it over the wall. Why doesn't he try to steal it out? I don't know. That's so strange. Maybe he didn't know that he was there. Maybe he just thought that Diesel was lazy backing, I guess. Yeah. He's surprised. He's like, wait, what the fuck? I guess he didn't see the particles, because a lot of times if you look over at the Fire Giant, it's easier to see that it's being attacked by ranged auto attackers, because you can see the the particle effects on their auto attacks, whereas melees you actually can't. So yeah, I'm guessing that's what happened. That's pretty awkward. Poor Donnie. You'd think he would check it though in that position, right? He was right next to it. Didn't even bother to check it. Given that Diesel was full health and cleaned up his wave, and what else would he look to take there? Red buff for Diesel. He's gonna look for the full engage here, but he actually misses the stun. Doesn't matter though. He's got weakening. He's gonna ult. He's got to find Donnie here, but Donnie is mixing up. Wow, mixing up really well with his position. Nice Aegis, but the stun is going to be available for Diesel real quick here, and he does land it along with double tap. What a nice teleport, but actually misses the Sunder. Berserker Barrage should be able to clean it up, but no. Not enough cooldown on his side here. Finds it regardless. Damn. Donnie, I was going to say he's going to have 6 here, but I don't know. We'll see. Guess not. Will Diesel be able to take this down? Yep. Soul Eater stacks are up, so he will definitely be able to take this. There it is. Phoenix down. Ra down 0-3. That is a tough position to be in. I can't see much going his way. Very awkward from Diesel, seeing that he went to Soul Eater, and he's not trying to complement at all with further auto attack. He's actually going for Transcendence here, which I feel like kind of awkwardly rounds out the build. But he is he's applying more burst than anything, I guess. So maybe the Soul Eater is really just for the stacks. How dumb is that? Again, how dumb. Oh wow, Diesel nearly catches him out there. Because it's really not an auto attack build. It's just he built the Soul Eater for the stacks. Doesn't quite need the chins. Like the chins would be really helpful against the amount of health that Donnie has. But I guess if he's not able to land those auto attacks consistently, then it doesn't matter. But I don't know. I still would rather see the chins here, I think. I feel like with the amount of lockdown he has and the weakening, especially, I don't know. It's hard to lock down Ra because of his passive movement speed. Really nice ultimate. Now Diesel not gonna be able to find this. He might actually die. Ultimate pops, but no, not enough. Donnie, really nice answer there. He's feeling himself with that return kill. I say he's feeling himself too much. I gotta stop. I'm trying. He's getting a lot of experience underway here, and he's catching up slowly but surely to Diesel. That's one good thing about fighting into fire creeps for a while. You get so much experience back because your fire creeps or their fire creeps are pushing down your creeps, meaning that Diesel's not getting the experience for the creeps that are lost, whereas Donnie is getting credit for every single wave because he has to be there to push down the fire creeps himself. So really, interesting scenario that happens there in the 1v1. Donnie finishes out his build with that rod, and don't think anything's going to change here. This seems like his final build. Whereas Diesel finishes up this Transcendence, but is looking to run out those stacks on it to get full use out of it. He's hitting quite hard. He finds Donnie caught out here a little bit. Wow. Really expected that Donnie was going to full-on retreat there, but Donnie gets the better of him. Has both actives available. We'll probably opt to Aegis if he's in any danger here. Wow, no weakening for Diesel. There it is. And the sprint popped, but the Sunder. I don't think he's going to be able to get this. He has the stun, and it's a good one, too. It's a damn good one, but that's an Aegis. If he hits him with a double tap here, he can get it, but otherwise, no. Not happening. Phoenix comes back up. Diesel in a little bit of an awkward spot, but might be able to take it down. Ult, I don't believe hits. Wow, so close. I think that ult was just off the mark there. No pen? What are you talking about? No pen for Donnie? He's got pen. He's got his Obsidian Shard. I think Diesel would benefit more from a Bulwark here than the Pestilence, given that he's got Weakening and he's got his Brawler's Beat Stick here. Bulwark is just such an amazing item. Whether it's against the Titan that he's using it or against you know, Donnie himself, just gives more overall than the Pestilence, despite Ra being such a, you know, heal-based god. Because it's not really so much the heals that are allowing Donnie to get out. What? You could have used that on the wave, Donnie, please. Wow, what a good juke, man. Donnie's insane. And wow, gets out of dodge just in time for that wall, because that would have been the wall that done it. You know, he would have been caught out completely if he was on the opposite side of that wall, fully utilizing the movement speed that Ra has to his name. Oh, the ult did hit while he's under Phoenix? I thought it was the Phoenix shot. You sure, you guys? You sure? That heal, huh? Really doing nothing at all for Donnie, to the credit of Diesel's anti-heal build. Nice double tap. And I don't know. This is tricky. Wow, he actually takes him out here. And that's really good for Diesel, because the fire creeps are gonna start pushing in. But the thing about the fire creeps is they take insanely long to push in. So I don't know if he'll even get much off of this. I feel like Donnie's gonna be able to get up. Yeah, I think Donnie will be up before the fire creeps really do anything. Watch how slow they are. Okay, yeah. Look at this. They suck. Now Donnie's up, and does Diesel get much off of it? Eh. He had to finally, you know, do something. So he got a little bit. He had a little bit in that he was aggressing onto the Titan while aggressing onto Donnie there, you know. But you know, in turn, Donnie gets a little bit more time on that Phoenix. So Donnie, you know, really doing a great job of coming back into this. Definitely proving me wrong about the F6 option here. Transcendence fully stacked. Now he knows that Diesel is at the Fire Giant. Will he steal it away? No, really early on that ultimate. But he gets it. No, he doesn't. Oh my god, it really looks like he got that. You guys thought he got it too, right? Come on. Diesel with the clutch. Ultimate. Popped. Donnie making a rather... I was going to say making a rather predictable escape this time. Jesus, man. His jukes are just so crazy. Anybody that says, like, so many people for some reason say it, that Donnie really only plays ADCs, well, and you got to see, like, this guy's fundamentals are absurd. His jukes are just crazy, man. His disengage is, oh my god. Wow, Aegis there, utilized so well. The sprint wasn't up, so he actually got out with the credit of the Aegis. Diesel still looking for it, but not gonna find it. Oh! Oh my god, with the ultimate! The Titan does not finish it up. Oh my god. Donnie Ray, ladies and gentlemen. Donnie Ray. Yeah, Aegis cleansed the slow. I have no... That's what I was wondering. I'm like, wait. I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to sound like an idiot. Because, like, I was like, wow, that was a really good Aegis. Question mark. Why the fuck did it cleanse the slow? I have no idea. I don't know. That's not supposed to happen. Using this item makes you invulnerable to damage, preventing you from taking damage. Nothing about that says that it cleanses the slow. I have no idea. What? Why? Why does it do that? It cleanses soft CC? Why? It doesn't even say it does that. That doesn't make sense. What? What? Why? Okay. Alright. You learn something new every day about the items that aren't that aren't labeled properly in Smite. So that makes Aegis a lot more viable than I thought it was in many instances in Duel. Okay. I'll consider that going forward in picking up Aegis in the future. That doesn't make any sense. Smite sometimes just does not make any sense, you guys. Diesel is almost definitely going to start looking for full-on Titan dives here. I think the only reason he hasn't been is because he respects Donnie so much. He doesn't want to have to, like scum him out here. But in this position, I don't know if it would be scumming out. He's been up so much this whole game, and he's just got to take down the Phoenix and start throwing his weight onto that Titan. Donnie's push potential isn't that great. He doesn't have a poly. He's got the Divine instead. He wouldn't be able to take a Phoenix off of Diesel if he throws himself at that Titan and does enough damage appropriately at the appropriate time. So I think he's gonna wait for this Phoenix to respawn before he starts doing that, of course, because you never want to dive into that Titan, deal as much damage as you can, and then find out, well, the Phoenix just respawned. All of that damage is moot. Does find a ton of damage onto Donnie here, though, but he knows not to continue engaging there because he's died one too many times to the credit of that Titan. Oh, there goes the weakening, but it pops out the sprint, and oh my god, Diesel really wanted that, man. Ultimate again is good. The Soul Eater is better, however. Diesel really thinking about going back in here. He does, but it doesn't work out. Again, Diesel could go down here. Walks into it, man. Walks into it. That was really well placed by Donnie, but a big flub from Diesel. He's in his head right now. Donnie is so in his head. That was a free Phoenix for Diesel. Had he not pressed his... Oh my god, dude. He didn't need to gas pedal there. He didn't need to go so hard for Donnie. He could have just waited for the Phoenix to come up and start throwing himself at the Titan to get damage. Instead, he tries to man mode it out, go for Donnie while he's within his Phoenix, then tries to go back onto Donnie when it was clearly the wrong move. He has not... I don't think he's hit an ult on Donnie since the beginning of this game. Jesus, man. And look at this. Donnie in a position here with his 3k pot. With push potential on the Phoenix. He's going to have a lot of damage converted back onto Diesel here. Like I said, the Pestilence not paying off nearly as much as a Bulwark would in these engagements. So, you got to set... Oh my god, beautiful teleport from Diesel. Like I said, this matchup, I think, means a lot more to Diesel than it seems. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Donnie Ray with the comeback. God damn. Like I said, that's going to be heartbreaking for Diesel because I think that this tournament, Diesel really wants it, and to have it completely torn away from him when he had the matchup in his hands, all he needed to do with that lead of his was to keep pressing it onto the Titan. Was kind of unwilling. Tried to go for Donnie. He prioritized Donnie instead of the Titan in so many of those engagements, and just as a result ended up losing it. Went way too deep way too many times, and Donnie came back and actually took him out. So that's 1-0 to Donnie. We're going into game 2.